How y'all doing? Welcome back. And if you're new here, my name is Indiana and I like wine. This is my wine series simply titled Sip, where I talk to you about wine, have a glass with you, and sometimes I do other things. Like today, I really ain't got much else to do. I've kind of been lounging around. I told myself, like, you need to be moving around. There's something that needs to be done. And my eyebrows said, we need to be done. So I will oblige them and I will do my eyebrows while I have a glass of wine with you. What I'm having today is actually the first wine I got from the wine text, and it is Chateau Croix de Mai. I don't speak French. In Spanish and probably Italian, it would be pronounced Zomedes. But it's French, as you can see. It's a product of France. And it's a 97 point wine, a 2018 vintage. Ooh. And it's a reserve, so which means it's like a blended wine. Now, what I can tell you about this wine as far as like as you can see, or hopefully you can see, there's not too much natural light coming in. But this looks like a really deep purple. And it smells like there's a hint of wheat. There's like some strong like plum smells that I get. And then the alcohol waft is very strong. Very strong, like pouring it. Oh, okay. Now that I think about it, wines, at least red wines like this, where the alcohol waft is very strong when you pour it straight out of the bottle, more than likely that's a red wine that you need to decant. I didn't decant this one when I first opened it, at least. I simply popped it open and poured. Yeah. And what I also can tell you about this wine is once you open it, it's not the best standalone wine. Like, I would absolutely pair this wine with something. And when I was drinking it myself, and of course I tried it alone, and I was like, I don't think I like this alone. But then I tried it with like some cube steak, some smothered cube steak, and then I had the cauliflower rice in it. Now, what was on the smothered cube steak was mushrooms, portobello mushrooms, and onions and green peppers, and then of course I had some gravy on it. You can't have cube steak without the gravy, baby. And instead of my usual brown rice, I've been trying this cauliflower rice thing, which isn't terrible, but it gets soggy if you cook it for too long. You know what I mean? Like, you know how regular rice takes forever to cook? Cauliflower rice, difficult to say. Once you put it into the microwave, if you don't put it in for like 30, 45 seconds straight out the freezer now, it's going to get kind of mushy. Almost like squash does when you cook it for too long. So that was a new experience for me. But anyways, pairing the Chateau with the Cuvée Reserve. I hope I said that right. I do not speak French. But this blended red wine does not or did not go well with my cube steak. And I'm thinking that it was the gravy that it was. You know, like the oil in the gravy just didn't kind of pair too well with the alcohol in the wine. Now, when I tried this particular wine with my lemon pepper mussels, it hit. The lemon pepper mussels with the wine was a hit. There's really not much else I can say about this wine. For my personal opinion, I'm able to drink it now because I'm doing it on camera. And two, it's actually been sitting for a few days with, like, it set for a few hours without the cork on it for a little while. I popped it open, drinking, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna sit it here for a little while in case I pour me another glass. And I didn't pour, as you can tell, but I don't pour past, usually with wine, you go right at or right above the bulb. It's a true pour is about 5 ounces. However, with this particular wine, I do like just below the bulb, not even the whole, just below the bulb, if you can catch the measurement. Because it's just not a standalone wine. Simple. At least not for me. With it being open for a little while, it's a bit more, would I say it's a bit more dry, because one, the alcohol taste is no longer as strong. Also no longer is the alcohol waft. Am I talking or am I doing my eyebrows? And it's not, I guess so, because it's not as fresh. So you have a better chance of it being a standalone wine if you let it decant, or if you let it sit for a few hours without the cork and you cork it and leave it for a few days. Now, to these eyebrows. Or not. It's about to be an issue. So, with that said, I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera. Thank you for joining me and listening to me mispronounce this wine and also give you my opinion on it. And I know that I haven't told you already, so let me tell you now. Please subscribe to my channel just so you can keep up with me, and make sure you hit the notification bell so you can make sure you get my updates. Come on now, you want to see me, right? Also, leave a like so I know you were here. Leave a comment down in the box, even if the word is just wine, just so I know that you the type that likes wine too. Okay? Okay. It's like, it ain't really that serious. Also, okay, subscribe, notification, like, comment, share. Because it'll truly mean a lot to me. Share, 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 share. Tell these people, hey, she like wine. Do you like wine? Holler at her about some wine. Tell her what type of wine you like. Ask her what type of wine she like. And let's get drunk together, boo. So, as I do my eyebrows and get my life together in these quarantine streets, we're in phase 2 in North Carolina. What about y'all? Where you at? Where you from? And what phase y'all in as far as this quarantine thing in the United States? If you're in another country, let me know too. Because y'all probably got to figure it out a little bit better than we do, right? And until next time, y'all. Bye.